can't show you the reception of the hotel right now. It would be too embarrassing. For me and for the guests downstairs. I'll explain shortly. But this hotel is totally freaky. It's really, really old. It's very, very tired and worn out. My room, this is freaky, whatever's going on here. My room is at the very, very end door. The very end door is really far away. The lift's doing, it's got a mind of its own. This hotel could be haunted. It's got that vibe. Everything is really, really old. The carpet is possibly older than me. Look at this radiator. This radiator is a fucking 100 years old, if not more. Everything is old and it smells of old. This hotel is so freaky. And Layla is staying at Natalie's place tonight for a sleepover. So I'm going to be staying in this freaky hotel. And it is on my own. Nice. I'm at my room. This hotel is so freaky. Right, let me show you the room. Okay, it's not as freaky as it was earlier. That's because of the light. It smells of old people in here. It really does. Just going to take my shoes off. It stinks. And these windows are so old. Look fucking how old this is. Fuck, that's crazy. These are Victorian windows. Just old and fucked. Well, at least they kind of close, but then I can't open the window again. And there's the ocean over there. I need to open that window tonight because I've got no aircon. I will feel suffocated. At least my radiator isn't 100 years old. That's somewhat reassuring. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. So yeah, I woke up this morning feeling semi-refreshed. I had a good night's sleep actually in this bed. The bed's very, very comfortable. And pillows are quite nice, not too hard, not too soft. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep. So yeah, the bed's a bit old, but it does the job. It's quite clean. And the room is actually a nice size, nice big room. And the entrance, yeah, all right. Bit old, fairly clean. You get a wardrobe that will suffice. A couple of bedside tables, which are fairly clean. However, my daughter noted yesterday that this one is filled with sand. Nice. Yeah, so fairly big room, fairly clean. However, not clean enough. Look, that's kind of disgusting, although I'm not sleeping on the window ledge. And this window I got it to open and it wasn't that hard. But imagine this window in the winter. I mean, yeah, you've got a radiator, but what's the point in a radiator beaming out heat when this is clearly very badly insulated? So in the winter, I definitely wouldn't want to stay here. But I got this to open fairly easy. Look at the state of that. How can you call yourself a hotel even 1 star when you've got a view, a window like this? That's fucking crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. That's really, really bad. TV with, yeah, I come across 5 channels, which I wouldn't want to watch any of them, but British TV. And yeah, fair size TV with 5 channels. Shower room, bathroom is actually quite fine. No complaints. The shower pressure is pretty poor, but doable. They provide shampoo and body soap, which is quite fine. My skin is not too dry. Soap, haven't tried, but hand soap, but I presume that's fine. It's all quite clean. Tightly squeezed toilet, but yeah, no issue really. Bathroom's actually fine. Not really any complaints. The floor's a bit, yeah, not really straight. And I don't know what that is down there, but anyway, it's fine. I reckon the carpet in here is about, I'd say at least 40 years old. And I reckon that if this carpet was changed, that might actually improve the smell, which is pretty bad. I mean, when you're in here for a while, you don't really smell it, but when you walk in, it's like, it just smells of old people. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to say, but it's all fairly clean. Nice big desk. An English classic. These stools are damn ugly. I think they could use replacing, actually. A, because they're ugly, and well, they just look like they need to be replaced. I did spot something absolutely foul and disgusting. Check this out. On top of the wardrobe. It looks like bird shit. Now, I don't understand how, this has been here for a while. I don't understand how they can miss this. So this to me is indicative of them not doing a very thorough job cleaning. And you can kind of see a little bit of bird shit on the edge up here. Ugh. So how did they miss this? It's very, very poor. I think it's absolutely foul. Otherwise, would I stay here again? I wouldn't say it was cheap, but the UK is not cheap anyway. I don't really have experience staying elsewhere, at least not in the past 10 years. I wouldn't stay here again. I think I'd rather pay more and go elsewhere, to be honest. I think this place is done. It needs a full refurbishment, and judging by the exterior, which is also looking a little bit run down, I reckon it's, to be honest, I reckon they need to demolish the whole place and just rebuild it. It's bad. It's bad. I wouldn't stay here again. I mean, I don't think it's unpleasant to stay here in the summer, but I just think it's just generally quite poor and sad. A bit like Eastbourne Pier, actually. Yeah. So that's my take on the hotel.
Housekeeping. Hello there. Was there a problem with your service? Yeah.
We didn't have one.
You didn't have one, right? Well, I'll sort this out for you then. I'll just check with you.
We're going out now.
You're going out now. Okay, not a problem.
This elevator's not too small, but there's another one which is tiny, 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 tiny. It's alright though, works. It's clean, safe. I think. I just won't jump up and down. All looks really, really dated. And last night this place was completely chock-a-block with old people, old couples, just sitting and staring with their drinks. And there was an entertainer over here, which kind of suited, I guess, is the best way that I can describe it. Not for me. If they were happy, then that's good for them, I guess. This is the bar area. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. So yeah, when I said at the beginning of my video that I didn't want to make I didn't want to make guests uncomfortable or the reception, it's because yeah, I don't like to be all snobby about things and have other people on camera when I'm talking about my thoughts on what I saw in this entertainment area, which is clearly not for me. It's so dated here, but yeah, it serves a purpose. I think the best part of this hotel is actually this one stone. That's the best part about the whole hotel. Otherwise, it's run down and it's shabby and it needs a complete and utter revamp, or just knock it down. A bit like Eastbourne Pier. Apparently, some time ago, this hotel, or one sitting right next to it, caught fire. There you can see the windows boarded up, the remnants of that fire, and let's go and have a look at the other side. Eastbourne Pier. Nice day today. Warm, not baking, no wind. Calm, very peaceful. And so this is the remnants of what was a fire. Apparently it was a huge blaze. You can see it goes quite far back, so a lot of this place was burnt down. A big proportion was burnt down. I would describe the Burlington Hotel as being a little bit like Eastbourne Pier. Significant in history, but falling apart, pointless, shouldn't be repaired, and should just be demolished and let it stay in history. That's exactly how I feel about the Burlington Hotel. I found out yesterday that there has been a purchase of the Burlington Hotel. Apparently, I think a hotel chain has purchased this hotel. I'm not sure they actually understand what they've got themselves into, because this place is really done. But I mean, if they invest like literally millions into this hotel, then yeah, maybe it can be resurrected upon the basis that they're going to fill those rooms. To be honest, this is peak summer. I'm not convinced. Are you? But yeah, I mean, everything I've showed you inside this hotel is very likely to change. At least I would hope so. In which case, I might come back. On a positive note concerning the Burlington Hotel, well, I'm literally a 5-minute walk from the hotel right now, and check out this view. Now that is stunning. I just checked out of the wonderful Burlington Hotel, and I've got to be honest, as rough as the hotel is, I actually started to like it. And the reason I say that is I went down for breakfast with my daughter, and the breakfast was actually quite good. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good, and I thought it was very reasonably priced. I paid less than £11 for a buffet breakfast for me, and £6 for my daughter. And yeah, it was a fair selection. English breakfast and pastries and, you know, usual kind of things. It was actually pretty good, and it was kind of cozy in there. Very old, very outdated, full of old people. But to be honest, the clientele were quite sweet, traditional English type people, and I thought it was quite nice. And I started to like, it's kind of cozy in there. It is. It's old, it's run down, it's tired. It needs a full revamp, but it's got a new owner, so who knows? I might come back. It might be different. I might come back knowing it's the same. But the carpets are awful. Absolutely awful. And the windows are awful. Absolutely awful. Don't come in the winter. Otherwise, would I come again now? Yeah, maybe. If it's cheaper than most other places. I think I paid about £350 for 5 nights, something like that. I don't know what the other hotels are charging, but yeah. So yeah, might come back. Yeah, that was my overview of the Burlington Hotel, and here's a quick scenic view of Eastbourne seafront.